Good evening, good evening. Welcome everybody. Welcome to day one of the productivity challenge, you guys. This is our productivity to prosperity challenge kicking off. I know I'm a little bit late, but I'm here anyways. Hey Kathy, thanks for jumping in. I'm going here on live on Periscope as well as on Facebook. Welcome to all my Facebook followers and friends. Kathy, let me know, am I looking fine on the screen or do I need to turn my phone upright? I don't normally do it for landscape, but I'm going to be repurposing these videos. So give me a one or something and it's fine. Awesome. Thank you, love. Welcome Facebook. Welcome. It's day one of our productivity to prosperity challenge, you guys. And you want to make sure you jump in each evening to be a part of this challenge. There will be no replay video after the 24-hour time frame because these will actually be repurposed and sold at a later date, you guys. So 21 days of productivity, you guys. What does that mean? We all have goals in mind, whether it's to hit a specific target, increase our income, increase our client base, whatever it is. A lot of times we can find that we're being stagnant or we're procrastinating in a specific area. So this challenge is going to really help the individual that keeps finding themselves stressed, can't find themselves finishing a project. They just cannot seem to hit that success goal at the end, right? They keep coming up against so many roadblocks. Hey, Jessica, thanks for jumping in on Facebook, love. If you guys could do me a favor here on Facebook as well as on Periscope, swipe and share. Facebook down at the bottom left-hand corner, you can share this out with your community. And here on Facebook, just swipe and share with your followers. Thanks for inviting followers. And again, we love the interaction. So here on Facebook, you can tap on the screen and show some emojis. You can even comment, you guys. I'll be going back and forth with both of these. Again, we'll be repurposing these videos at a later date. So you want to make sure you tune in. It's going to be 21 days of tips and tools to help you become productive, especially with second quarter right around the corner. So how do you start off a productivity challenge? It all comes to preparation. Hey sis, my sister's here on Facebook jumping in. Sis, I'm kicking off a 21-day challenge. I know sometimes we get stuck. We don't know where to go. I can't seem to get anything done. Nothing seems to come my way. What's the problem? So there can be different triggers in our life that's causing us to fall into a specific hole or be caught up in a space of nowhere. So the first thing in any productivity challenge is preparation. So how can we prepare ourselves to be successful in anything we do? First thing, we've got to be energized. So some of us, we made these resolutions, right? So if this was you, put me in the comment. We made these resolutions. I'm going to get my health together, right? I'm going to jump in and do some things just a little bit different here on. Give me a second, you guys. Give me a second. Give me just a second here. Give me a break, y'all. I'm pausing for a minute. I'm pausing. Y'all stay with me. Hey, Lisa, you listening, love? We are doing our 21-day challenge, but I want to make sure, I come in on different broadcasts on Periscope, and sometimes Periscope notification doesn't go out. So I'm going to share this out with my followers. So if you have not done so, you can do that as well. Okay, I'm off, so we won't have that back noise in the background. So Lisa, so glad you're here, love. So glad you're here. Feel free to interact with us along the way. So any productivity challenge, matter of fact, any challenge is going to require you to be doing some form of preparation or planning. That's with whether it's your health goals, whether it's your business goals, whether it's your career goals, whether it's your relationship goals, it requires some preparation in advance. I just left an awesome celebration of a couple that has been married for 50 years. And one of the words of advice that was given to us is, you know what, you have to plan for your relationship to make it 50 plus years. It doesn't just happen. And with that being said, it's so perfect with this productivity challenge. You have to prepare for success. So how do we do that? How do we set ourselves up to make it to the end? We've got to be energized in the process. So I wanted to kick off this 21-day challenge teaching you guys 7 productivity boosting foods that you need to include into your diet today, you guys. Sundays tend to be the busiest grocery shopping day. So some of these items you may not have on your list. You may not have it in your freezer or in your cabinets or your refrigerator. You want to go ahead and put this on the list because this is the best way to be energized for any successful challenge. Hey, Joanna, thanks for jumping in and inviting followers. Love, love, love the hearts, you guys. So if you guys are ready to know 7 brain boosting productivity foods that you've got to have on your regimen, your health regimen, you want to make sure you do that. Put a ready in the comments for me. Put a ready in the comments if you guys are ready for 7 foods. Now, I've got to put a disclaimer in here, you guys. I am not a health professional. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a medical practitioner. These are just things that I've known through study and just from personal use. I realized there was a shift. So I wanted to start off this challenge sharing that with you guys, but I wanted to make sure and put that little side note in there. Use your best judgment. If this is something that you were told in the past to stay away from, you do that. But however, I want to share with you 7 foods and the benefits of having these foods. Is it freezing? I'm so sorry, Kathy. I'm going to just continue to flow since I'm recording on both screens, you guys. But with that being said, if you find that the videos are glitchy and you still want to be able to have access to the notes, you guys, and videos that we do along this challenge, be sure to text the word PTOP to 77948 so you can have access to the challenge. Because remember, these videos will only be up for a 24-hour period. If you want to have continued access to them, or in case you miss us one of these evenings, you can still get those notes. Again, text the word PTOP. If somebody can put that in a comment, I appreciate you. PTOP to 77948. I saw ready coming up. Number one food. First of all, we know the saying, right? Sometimes it's not what you might be, it's not what's bothering or what's eating you. It might be what you're eating that's causing you causing you to suffer with fatigue, not causing you to be alert. So different things could be the reason why you find yourself sluggish or do not have the energy to and stay alert and to be able to finish some of these projects. So number one food you want to have on your list, you guys, is salmon. Now, the thing with salmon, I don't particularly like salmon, but I love the benefits of salmon. Now, you guys have probably heard that fish is brain food because of the omega-3 and those fatty acids, those good fatty acids. But the thing about the salmon, it has the B complex and the iron within it that allows for increased blood oxygen carrying capacity. So if we're going throughout our day, we find sometimes that we're continuing yawning, and they always say yawning helps to bring oxygen to the brain to help you stay alert. So salmon is one of those foods that has, first of all, the brain food, the omega-3s, but it has the additional iron and B complex vitamins that help with the blood carrying capacity that we need to get that oxygen to our brain to help us stay alert. And a lot of times if we're too fatigued or too foggy mentally, we ain't gonna get nothing done. So if you guys have ever been in that situation, put me in the comments so I know that I'm not the only one. So salmon is one of those fish that you may want to include. Now, I don't suggest eating salmon every night. However, include it into your diet maybe once a week. You guys find a way to incorporate this salmon. And I don't mean laying this bad boy down with a bunch of batter and frying it up. Try grilling or try baking. There's some phenomenal recipes out there that can help us incorporate salmon in case you start to get bored. Because a lot of times with our foods, especially when we're trying something new, we get excited in the beginning, but then we get bored because we can't figure out what else or how else to prepare that meal, you guys. So that was tip number one. The first brain boosting productivity food that you need to add to your health regimen today. You guys, that's the number one. Those of you guys just jumping in, welcome to the 21-day Productivity to Prosperity Challenge, you guys. I am Sabriyah Callis, your Chief Productivity Strategist. I am the queen of work-life balance, and I am here for 21 days to help you guys jumpstart second quarter. It's no longer acceptable for you guys to stand behind the idea that I'm too tired, I can't get things done, I find my stressed out, I'm always stressed out. Let's put that term to rest and let's start incorporating some brain boosting foods that can help re-energize you so you have the energy to finally be productive and then leading to more money, more income, a change in career, a better relationship, because now you're alert, right? You're alert. You can recognize some things that need to shift, some changes that you might need to make. So the first food that we want to add is salmon. Number 2, you guys, put a 2 in the comments for me. 2. Let me know you guys ready for tip number 2. The second brain boosting productivity food that you want to add to your diet. In the words of Tupac Shakur, you guys, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, right? Darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Really, the darker the better. The darker the berry, the better for you, you guys. So think about that. Berries are one of those things that you want to add as your brain boosting food. So the type of berries that you want to look out for, of course, is your blueberries, your blackberries, and even those black cherries. I love black cherries. They tend to be one of the most expensive fruits to purchase or berries to purchase, but they're so good. They're so good. Not just the taste, but here is the benefit behind those dark berries, you guys. It's because of your memory and coordination. And they have also been known to help fight off Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. But for the memory, you guys, and the coordination that's needed to be productive throughout your day, throughout your week, you might want to start incorporating some of these brain boosting productivity foods. Hello, Pen. Welcome to the Scope, love. If you are new to us, we are in day 1 of our Productivity to Prosperity Challenge. This challenge is here to help you guys, be prepared for second quarter. First quarter was all about positioning. Second quarter is all about productivity. We have positioned ourselves for growth, greatness, and abundance, but now we got to be proactive, right? We've got to take our faith and start to put it into action, spring into action, move into motion. You guys do something different. So we're talking about some ways to re-energize your productivity, get your brain moving. Number 2 are those berries. If you like berries now, put me in the comment. I'd like to know who all loves berries. Again, you guys know I love black cherries, but I love them even more when I realized that these really help with memory coordination. But guess what? I get the added bonus that this can help fight off both Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease, you guys. So Pen, Joanna said they love berries here on Facebook. Not for sure if anybody's still here with us, but in case you're catching on the replay, don't forget to share, like us, you guys. These videos will be available for 24 hours. When we kick off day 2 or the following day, those will come down. But if you want access to it, yes, catch the replay, Joanna. If you want access, you can always text the word PTOP to 77948. You guys. Number 3, if you guys are ready for number 3, brain boosting productivity food that you need to include into your grocery list for tomorrow. A lot of people wait till Sundays, and I know a lot of students and children are getting ready going to spring break. Let's think about some things we need to add to the list while we're already going to the grocery store, right? We're already going there. Number 3 is eggs, you guys. Eggs, because they're high in choline and our B complex vitamins, you guys. Again, this helps with your memory, but most importantly, your reaction time. B complex vitamins and choline help with your reaction time. You never want to feel too sluggish to get anything done. If you find that, I'm just dreading, or I'm moving really, really slow, I can't remember anything. Again, the berries help with memory, but also double duty with eggs. That's why you see a lot of people start their morning off. It's not just one of the best breakfast foods, but it helps with your reaction time first thing in the morning, as well as get them brain cells moving, helping you with your memory. So if you guys are still here, tap, tap, tap on the screen. Let me know you are here and you appreciate the content that's being shared. If you have not shared this out, swipe and share with your community so someone else can be supported by this message. I know there are other individuals understanding why they are in a fog, why are they stressed out, they can't remember anything, they're sluggish, they've got to be re-energized. So that's why we're preparing ourselves to be productive during this 21 days. But we're going to start with the things that we're eating. Number 1, just to recap, is salmon. Number 2 are those berries. Number 3 are the eggs, again, for your reaction time as well as your memory. Put a 4 in the comment. And I know there's a bunch of you guys here that loves number 4. This is one of the beverages, you guys. Told you 7 foods, but I forgot to tell you there was going to be some beverages included in that list. 7 foods and drinks that help boost your brain as well as your productivity. Number 4 is caffeine, you guys. Some of you guys love your coffee. If you want to move towards better effect. Now, again, caffeine has been known to help with increased alertness. Try and reduce the amount of cream and sugar so you can get really the effect of the coffee. So the blacker the coffee, the better, you guys. It helps with increased alertness with your coffee. Now, sometimes it can end up with the after effect with jitters, especially if you're not a caffeine drinker or coffee drinker like myself, but the caffeine can give you an increased alertness, and that's why we like to drink it first thing in the morning. But sometimes we have people in our office that might be drinking 5, 6, 7 cups a day, you guys, which might be causing, I don't like coffee either, Pen, but if sometimes every blue moon, if I feel like I'm really struggling and I can't find any tea, I can't get anything to get my hands on, I'm not a soda drinker either, I will grab that cup of coffee, but it's going to be black because I want the true benefit of what this caffeine is supposed to be doing for me, you guys. So caffeine is one of those things if you need an increased alertness to get through that work. Not 15 cups, maybe 1 cup, or start reducing the amount of cups, because sometimes you get so addicted to that caffeine, you don't recognize the benefit anymore. It just becomes a habit and you're addicted to that. Do you drink tea in the USA? Absolutely, Dalmior. I am a tea drinker, and that's what I love. And that is actually the fifth drink is green tea. Green tea is one of those teas that actually helps with the nervous system. UK, I know over in the UK, heavily tea drinkers. My family is West Indian, so that we grew up on teas. We were not coffee drinkers. I never really even seen any family member with coffee, but I saw them with a ton of tea, you guys. Tea. So I love tea, but green tea is one of those teas, you guys. It helps with the nervous system, you guys. It gives you a neuroprotective effect. What do I mean that? A very calming effect that's found in green tea. So it might be one of those beverages that you want to start to have on that list that you include, especially if you find yourself always stressed out, making it impossible for you to power through your work. So instead of the caffeine through your coffee, black tea, no sugar, black tea is awesome. You can really taste it. That's it. All my teas I drink black. No sugar, no cream, no honey, nothing in it. I want the taste of the tea. I want to taste the herbs behind the tea. I want the full benefits of my tea. So number 5 thing that you want to add as your brain boosting productivity foods or drinks is green tea. For those of you guys that's just jumping in for the first time, I am Sabriyah Callis, your chief productivity strategist. They call me the work-life queen, you guys, queen of work-life balance. It's all about educating my clients, you guys, on ways on how to live on purpose, within style, as well as in balance. In balance, you don't want to feel like you're always on this rat race and you're not completing things. So that's what this 21-day productivity to prosperity challenge is all about, helping you guys bring into action. We positioned ourselves here in the first quarter, but second quarter is all about action. We've got to do something with the positioning. We took some time to declutter our space. That was the first part of positioning. Now it's time to put some of these things into action, you guys. So if you find yourself not completing things, procrastinating, stressing out, you're in the right space. So you want to make sure you tap on the ball guide to subscribe to my broadcast here on Facebook. You guys can hit the subscribe button so you guys can get notification whenever we go live. We'll be here every evening during the 21-day challenge. But in case you miss us, because these will only be available for 24 hours, you guys, in case you miss us, be sure to text the word PTOP to 77948. You guys will get the notes as well as the video recap on our 21-day challenge. Put a 6 in the comment, you guys. We're up to 6 of the 7 brain boosting productivity foods that you've got to include in your list. Thanks again for the hearts, you guys. Thanks for sharing this out with your followers. If you have not done so, now is the perfect time. We still have 2 more items that you've got to have included on the list. Number 6, you guys, number 6 is spinach. Not just spinach, you guys, any dark, leafy vegetable, because they're chock full of calcium, vitamins, trace elements, you guys, especially the iron. Again, iron is huge. We all know they used to have the fictional character Popeye, and they loaded Popeye up with spinach, and it gave him all the energy and the boost that he needed to defeat Bruno, right? To defeat Bruno and save olive oil. But in order to save ourselves, you guys, and to power through those things, we've got to start to pack some other things into our diet that's going to allow us, that gives us the energy, the natural energy, without any additional supplements. But we can now start to get things done. We can defeat the enemy of procrastination, you guys, by powering ourselves up with things that's going to get our brain moving. It's going to get us energized. It's going to give us that boost that we actually need. So those of you guys just jumping in, we're going over 7 brain boosting productivity foods that you've got to prepare to bust through this 21-day challenge with, you guys. So if you growing green, hey, Miss Veronica, I didn't see you jump in, love. Growing green veggie nowadays in my garden. I cannot wait. I'm finally getting some yard work done around the house. I think this is the year that I'm actually going to be able to get that garden going, because it's nothing like caring and manning your own food, right? You know what you're doing, what's going into the soil, rather than what we just purchased at our grocery store, right? Or even, you know what? I do have a farmer's market. I do have one farmer's market that's pretty close to me. The rest of them are actually on the other side of town. But knowing I can go out into my backyard and grab some of my own green leafy vegetables that I love, but also to help power me up through the day, especially when I'm feeling a bit sluggish, is going to be even better. So thanks for jumping in, Veronica. Appreciate you, love. Thanks for jumping in. Y'all ready for number 7? Y'all ready for number 7? I know it's Saturday night. It's day 1 of Productivity Prosperity 21-day challenge, you guys. I am here to help prepare you. So we got to start with re-energizing our minds, getting our brain in position, right, to be proactive, be productive during the second quarter. So let's start with the things that's in our refrigerator, in our pantries, and on our grocery list. Let's get this brain re-energized and in position to be more productive and receptive to the information that's going to be shared. So let's do a quick recap, and then I'm going to give you guys number 7. Y'all going to love number 7. Y'all going to love number 7, y'all. Ladies, y'all going to love number 7. But number 1 is salmon, you guys. Number 7, salmon is the number 1 is for the brain food. Fish is the brain food because of those omega-3s, but also you get the additional bonus of your iron and your B complex, you guys, which helps with, what do we say? Oh, carrying the blood oxygen capacity from those type of fish, you guys. Number 2 was the berries. The blacker the berry, the better for you guys. So your blueberries, your blackberries, even your black cherries would work well on the list. Okay, thanks for the hearts. Number 3 are those eggs. Eggs help with our reaction time as well as with the memory. Also, that's why you see it as a traditional breakfast food. It's to help jumpstart you first thing in the morning, you guys. Number 4, for my caffeine lovers, you guys are going to love that. That cup of coffee helps increase alertness. And that's, like I said, that's in moderation. Everything is in moderation because some of you guys are so addicted to that coffee and that Starbucks that's full of all that sugar, which causes you to crash. And that's why you feel like you need to drink 3-4 more cups before the day is out. So if you can start to scale back and make that as black as possible, you'll get the benefit from the caffeine. If you're not really into coffee, don't worry. Green tea is one of those things that can still help. Yes, I'm helping you, Veronica. Green tea is one of those things that can still help you guys. It helps with your nervous system, and it also helps with those neuroprotective effects, you guys. Neuroprotective effects, which helps give you that calming effect. And a lot of times, if you find yourself stressed out, that's where the tea comes in. It helps to calm you. It gets you in a much more relaxed state of mind so you can power through those projects, you guys. Number 6 is Popeye's good old favorite spinach. If you're not into spinach, try and find one of those dark leafy vegetables that give you still the calcium and the vitamins that you're going to need. And of course, that iron. We need that iron, you guys, for that blood carrying to get the oxygen back to our brain. Y'all ready for number 7? Hey, Tika, thanks for jumping in. Number 7. Didn't I tell y'all was going to love number 7? If you want to put a guess in there, put a guess in the comment what you think number 7 is. Hey, Celestine, thanks for jumping in. Thank you, guys. Invite your followers for me. We are wrapping up with number 7. Number 7, ladies, you guys are going to love number 7. Jill, you guessed it. But you know what, Pin? Nuts work well, but it's not nuts. That's a little bonus, Pin. Nuts work well, you guys. If you find yourself being sluggish or you're falling asleep, I promise you, get you a handful of nuts. They will give you an instant energy boost. But Jill guessed it. Chocolate. Dark chocolate, not milk chocolate like Hershey's, you guys. Hershey's, it might give you a nice little boost. However, it's going to give you that crash at the end. It's going to crash you at the end. But dark chocolate, ooh, it helps with that stressed out nervous system, you guys. Don't you always feel that feeling whenever you get your hands on a piece of chocolate? You just want to relax. It just feels like, oh, I'm in heaven. What was it? It is that feeling that it's doing to your nervous system. And that's what the benefit of the dark chocolate. It helps to calm you down. It helps to relieve that stressed out feeling. So get your hands on some real dark chocolate, you guys. Not your Snickers, not your Hershey's, not that Mounds and all that stuff, because it's full of sugar. I'm talking about the real dark chocolate. Now, the thing about it, that real dark chocolate, especially if you guys are still here with me on Facebook, that real dark chocolate has a very acquired taste. It's a very acquired taste, so it's very, very strong. So that's how you know that you've gotten your hand on some real dark chocolate. And I promise you, you can't go through a bar of that real dark chocolate because the taste is very, very strong. So you get the effect that you need, that quick alertness, right? But also that very calming, soothing feeling when we get our hands on some type of sweet goods, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed Day 1 of Productivity to Prosperity Challenge, you guys. If you have not joined our challenge, be sure to text PTOP to 77948. These videos will only be available for 24 hours, you guys. So there's no replay after 24 hours, but don't fret. We'll be back for Day 2, but you can get access to the notes as well as the video by texting the word PTOP to 77948. So if you guys are just joining in, welcome to our broadcast. I am Sabriyah Callis, Chief Productivity Strategist, and they call me the Queen of Work-Life Balance. I am here to educate my clients as well as my community that it is possible to live on purpose, in style, as well as in balance, as long as you equip yourself with the proper tools, as long as you get advice to help you move. This is a season of activation, you guys. This is a season of action. We positioned ourselves in first quarter. However, second quarter is all about moving. It's all about being productive. So if you find yourself stressed out, you find that you're dropping the ball, you can't finish projects, you feel like you're in a fog. We kicked off day one with some 7 brain boosting productivity foods that you've got to add to your list, you guys. So if you're just jumping in, you may have to catch the replay while it's still available, but you can always text the word PTOP to 77948 to get access to the notes, you guys. That's our 21-day challenge, and we'll be back for day two. Day one was all about preparation and re-energizing. Day two, it's all going to be about reduction. What time will you be on daily? I will actually be on in the evenings around 8:30ish Central Standard Time is when I'll be here, Veronica. That's the time that I'm committing to be here in the evening times. You may find me during the day for some bonus. The bonus tips worked very well for my challenge back in January. If you guys missed that organization challenge I did, that is available in my shop still at bit.ly/ what was that? I done forgot the bit.ly. I'll have it tomorrow. I'm sorry. But you can always go to my website at bitsandbling.com. I completely forgot the bit.ly. You know, normally I'm here with my little sign and my bit.ly link, but I'll have that tomorrow. Trust me, I'll be a little bit more prepared. Again, I'm jumping in every night around 8:30ish Central Standard Time. You guys can find me. Hey, Sharice, haven't seen you in a while, sis. You'll find me here on Facebook as well as on Periscope. But if you want access to those notes, you guys, if you want access to the notes while they're still available, again, these will be repurposed and sold in my shop. You can text the word PTOP to 77948 so you can get access to the notes, you guys. I appreciate you guys joining us for day one of Productivity to Prosperity. It's all about re-energizing and preparing yourself to spring into action here in the second quarter. So I look forward to seeing you guys again here tomorrow. Tap the ball, guys, so you can get notification whenever we go live. You can subscribe right above here on Facebook, you guys. So have a great evening. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. We'll be doing Faith and Biz with the co-founders of Faith and Biz at 10 a.m. in the morning for our inspiration. But I'll be back tomorrow night, 8:30 Central Standard Time with day two. It's all about reduction, you guys. Day two. Thanks, Pen Pen. I think this is the first time I've seen you here in our community. Be sure to tap that ball, guys, so you can get notification when we'll be back tomorrow. So you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you back here in the morning.